Set Free Radio. Truth music for East Texas.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Set Free Radio. Truth music for East Texas.
This all I know. I pull up, I'm heavy, they looking, they checking, they asking, they questions. I get them their blessings, I'm teaching them lessons, believing in fast. I pull up, I'm heavy, they looking, they checking, they asking, they questions. I get them their blessings, I'm teaching them lessons, believing in prayers. Could've been a baller, but instead I gave it to the head of my life who came in when the chains went around my head. Heavy with the weights of this life. I mean, we here to pull them out for them, kick a demon out for them, take away they doubts for them, help them realize that a life dedicated to Christ can get them right if they cry out. This all I know.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Set Free Radio. I'm your brother Justin. You know, this is the place where we try to positively impact our community and social media with the hope of Jesus Christ through Christian rap and conversations. And we got a special guest today. We got my bro Stephen Vowell. Been trying to get him on here for a minute, man. So, you know, I'm glad to get him in here. You know what I'm saying?
You got me on here, bro.
Yeah, man. Dope dude, man. Make some dope music, man. Like for real. You know, straight out of East Texas, straight out of Kilgore.
Yes, sir.
You want to just kind of, you know, let them know, you know, like how they can find you on social media, you know what I'm saying? What you got going on?
My government name on Facebook. If you're trying to find me on Spotify, Apple Music, or any online streaming service, is just my government name. Stephen Vowell, Steven, V as in Victor, Owell. And that's on any online streaming service.
Yes,
and then
sir.
my IG is Gloku, Gloku, and then it's Grind, Grind.
Yes, sir. And, you know, we got a special treat. You know, not only do we have an exclusive interview, we got his new song that's dropping today. You know what I'm saying? It's called Slum Bucket Miracle, right?
Slum Bucket Miracle.
With the homie Young Lord, you know
Yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying? This was the name of the song. Did it have anything to do with like Slumdog Millionaire?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. Noah had said, made it out the bottom of my Slum Bucket Miracle.
Okay.
And so I was like, man, that's
the
it.
name of the
That's
song.
the name of the
That's-
song. 'Cause
hey.
that's really how I feel too. You know, like
Yeah.
we're, you know, like man, we came up out of the dirt, out
Out
of
of
the
the
grind.
grind.
Yes.
Yeah.
God brought us out the miry clay. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I was just finna say. Song. Yeah.
Put us on solid rock, man.
Bet, man. So that's good, man. So we got a dope episode for y'all. Like I said, we got plenty of his music we gonna let y'all, you know, check out. And man, you know, y'all just stay tuned. Go ahead and like and share this. You know, also, man, find us on social media, man. Set Free Radio. We pretty much everywhere you can find us, man. We're on YouTube, man. Check us out. Go ahead and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get some followers up, man. So y'all please do us a solid. Subscribe,
button,
man. And you know, tell your friends, tell your mom and them. Also, we're on Instagram. On top of Instagram, we're on Twitter. And then on top of that, we are on, we're on the podcast is on, it's on Anchor FM, it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on, you know, Google, a bunch of other different services, man. So, you know, you can check it out, follow us on there. And we're also on the Purpose Network app too. So y'all check that out. It's on Fire Stick, it's on Roku. Man, we try to be as many spots as we can be, man. Try to get this message and this music out here, man. So y'all just hold on 1 second. We go ahead and let y'all premiere that, you know, that world exclusive, that Slum Bucket Miracle. And, you know, we'll be right back to kind of, you know what I'm saying, get this interview going. So, all right, so y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Set Free Radio.
I'm just looking for some faith that I can vibe with. Coolin' with the Christ modes, I can't get no hiding. Man, they say, Steve, bro, you fly. Got me looking out for Pilate. Jesus hit the lame and they still crucified him. 3 days rose from the grave, got me grinding. No pride ride, that's how Satan felt like lightning. I had ghetto dreams, got it tatted on my eyelids. Praise God for grace, he gave clear sight to a blind man. Gospel call, not law in the streets getting off. Steve-O stepping with the spirit dripping sanctified sauce. Hey, I'm sponsored by the Father,
know I'm stunting like my pause. Heard the sermon like my servant. Jesus Christ still the boss. Christ conscious life infinity. Joe Mayo with the energy. I'm underdog, strong like the professor. Can you feel me, Steve? That me don't repeat. Corey G, that's J-O-E. T-R-I-B, he gon' ride for me. That's good news, D-I-Y-G-G. My mind on Messiah, the Messiah on my mind. You're right, it lit like lighters, little homie. It's Goku grain. Look, I make my life a sacrifice, even if it's a crime. By grace, I ain't forsaken or faking. I don't mind dying. Jesus, reason I rhyme. He's the light that I shine. The name above every other brother, one of a kind. I can't be sly with no slimy swine. Keep bearing figs, I'm finding cash and pearls of pigs. You dig? That be benign. I'm just looking for some faith that I can vibe with. Coolin' with the Christ modes, I can't get no higher than. Man, they say, Steve, bro, you fly. Got me looking out for pilot. Jesus hit the lame and they still crucified him. 3 days rose from the grave, got me grinding. No pride ride, that's how Satan felt like lightning. I had ghetto dreams, got it tatted on my eyelids. Praise God for grace, he gave clear sight to a blind man.
Demons all around, but they can't bring down my spirit though. Made it out the bottom, I'm a slum bucket miracle. Seen it, they can't see what I be speaking, they can't parable. Evil all around, but I don't fear no. Practicing a bit, make sure delivery the journal. Found this flow in prayer, you find your flow inside a urinal. Jesus took the wheel when I swear it wasn't steerable. Now me and my little baby trying to stay away from premarital. Couldn't find no paper, wrote this verse inside my journal. Spending too much time with my guys in nocturnal. We was doing crimes, I was dying on internal. I might put this in a song, don't get me wrong, it don't concern you. I've been in the street too long, what else was I supposed to turn to? Young, dumb, touching so much money you can't burn through. Trying to disperse with my guys, scales getting worse on my eyes. Pride giving birth in its eyes, to dwell in this curse I'm obliged. But God broke the curse and the ties, now God is my personal prize. Surviving this life I despise, a light in the darkness of mine. I really gave darkness a try, I wanted no parts with the guy. I should have been I should have been props in that guy. Shouldn't have been given the option to fly. I'm looking in the mirror, I'm looking my op in the eye. You looking back at me like, what did you want me to cry? Swear I'm so sick of these unredeemed thoughts in my mind.
I'm just looking for some faith that I can vibe with. Coolin' with the Christ modes, I can't get no higher than. Man, they say, Steve, bro, you fly. Got me looking out for pilot. Jesus hit the lame and they still crucified him. 3 days rose from the grave, got me grinding. No pride ride, that's how Satan felt like lightning. I had ghetto dreams, got it tatted on my eyelids. Praise God for grace, he gave clear sight to a blind man.
The Set Free Radio Show. Truth music for East Texas.
All right, y'all, we're back. Appreciate y'all being tuned in, man. Like I said, hopefully you took a chance to go ahead and, like this, share it. We are on Facebook Live Monday nights at 7 p.m. pretty much every Monday we can be. So, man, y'all be sure to tune in, man. I forgot to mention that earlier, but and that was, the brand new song, world exclusive by Stephen Vowell, that Slum Bucket Miracle with Young Noah, man. So, that we blessed y'all with that, and we got a bunch more of his music, to play. So he's been dropping a lot of hot stuff here lately, man. So we got a treat for you too. So one of the things about Set Free Radio, especially when we interview people, we like to kind of get their testimonies and just kind of like early life, and then how you started your walk with the Lord, stuff like that, man. So just kind of let them know just by growing up and
already, man. The Lord was kind enough to give me a grandmother that loved him, you know what I mean, and that was in the Word, and that she would go fellowship New Covenant Church in Longview, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, she would. That's where she went. Back then, it was Church on the Rock when I was a kid, and they had I think they still got a Christian school, ETCS. She put me in a Christian school when I was young.
That's what's
and
up.
so from pre-K at 5th grade, I was in a Christian school. At home, it wasn't really modeled. The faith wasn't modeled. In her, I could see, she would pray and stuff. She had the Bible by the nightstand. If I had a nightmare or something, I'd run to her room and she'd read the Psalms to me, you know what I mean? And the Lord would provide, you know what I'm saying? Like, He would bless me, even as a kid, like, to calm me down, because I had some night terrors as a kid, man. I would have some horrible nightmares, man. And I'd run in there and she, calm me down, pray with me, read the Psalms. So that was really like my early encounters with God. You know what I'm saying? Seeing it and heard how, when in times of attack, you know what I mean, or oppression or something like that, man, we run to the Word of God.
His name is a strong tower, the righteous run to it.
Amen.
Man.
For real, bro. And I would get peace as a child, peace and comfort, and I would be able to go to sleep. If you know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't sleep, bro, unless she would read the Psalms to me or pray with me. So I thank her for that. Jonelle, Reign in Paradise, and with the Lord. And so, anyways, you know, as a kid, at 7 years old, that's when I realized, like, okay, I'm a sinner.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I lie. You know what I mean? I had stole as a kid. You know what I mean? I was exposed to pornography at a young age. And so I knew I was a sinner. I'd be lusting on girls at 7, bro.
Yeah.
At the school, I would lust on, you know, can't remember her name, but you know what I mean. And so God forgive me. And but at that time in my life, like I realized, like, man, I would go to chapel on Wednesday mornings, and I think it was one chapel Wednesday. I just realized, like, man, I'm a sinner, and I wanna, like, I need God. You know what I mean? And so I prayed the prayer, you know, or I just asked the Lord, hey, come into my heart and change me, you know. And man, it didn't really, like, nothing really, like, I didn't encounter God, you know what I'm saying? Or like, it wasn't like my life was transformed in that moment, you know what I mean? And so, but I knew I needed forgiveness for my sins. So I would pray, you know, I'd be sinning, you know, throughout the day. At nighttime, I just tried to make it a point, Lord, forgive me for my sin. Like, every night, I tried to make it a point to ask God for forgiveness of my sin, but I didn't care nothing about repentance. You know what I mean? I didn't know what that looked like, so every day it was like, man, I'm just repeating
like
the same.
vicious cycle.
You know what I mean? And the dog returning to his vomit. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, it got progressively worse throughout the years. You know, it was some, and my neighborhood wasn't the baddest, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up Rolling Meadows. You know what I'm saying? From 2 to 10 years old, I was in Rolling Meadows in Kilgore, Texas. And, you know, it was a couple people there that were, like, trying to gangbang, and they really didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were tripping, though. You know what I mean? Most definitely they were tripping, you know what I mean? And fighting and different things, smoking weed. You know, I wasn't smoking, but I was definitely around them, and I was trying to be cool. They come by, they throwing up gang signs. You know what I mean? That was, like, my first encounter with, like, the gang culture. You know what I mean? And so, man, it was, you know, we steal 40s out the store and different things, smoking blacks. And, you know what I'm saying? So I moved when I was around 10 years old. Man, there's just some traumatic things was happening, you know what I'm saying? And I ended up going to, like, the College Station area, Bryan College Station area. And so at 13, that's when I really was, like, got around some gang members, you know what I'm saying? And they just kind of like, man, this cat from Southside Bryan was just like, hey, man, you gonna be Hoover. And I was like, I didn't even know what that was, you know what I'm saying? All right, sound cool, you know what I mean? He was a cool guy, in my opinion. You know, he was like 18 years old, gold grill, you know. Everybody in the park knew him and kind of respected him, you know what I'm saying? And so, like, all right, you know what I mean? And so, man, they used to just tell me to get out there, Steve, such and such, get out there with such and such, get out there. So I had to fight, like, every day, all the time I'd be fighting. And I'd be getting whooped. I ain't gonna lie, I'd be getting whooped. But everybody, like, after a while, I didn't have to fight no more. Like, everybody just respected me. Like, man, Steve's going. He got heart, you know what I mean? But that stuff was so stupid. 13, I got arrested. I went to juvenile, man, broke my grandmother's heart, man. Lord, forgive me. And, man, I was, you know, I had an addiction to cocaine. I started using cocaine when I was like 13. I got addicted, man. I started snorting coke all the time. And, taking X pills, smoking weed at 13, man. I was tripping, bro. And so, went to juvenile. Ended up being sent off because I got in trouble again. They put me on an ankle monitor. I violated my probation. And
you still in College Station?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yep. And at that time, I got sent to a little rehab thing. It was 6 to 9 months in Taft, Texas. I ended up escaping from there, bro. It's crazy. Got locked up and sent me. Then they extended my probation, and they moved me to Palestine. And long story short, man, I kept getting in trouble. Finally, I got off papers, though. I got my GED, got off papers. And I just started hustling, bro. Like, I didn't want to work, you know what I mean? I just started hustling, bro. And ended up renting a house in, like, White House, Texas. And it was like, man, it's like 16, 17 years old. It was 2-story, 5 acres of land. You know, me and my homeboys just selling weed. It ain't nothing fancy, though, or nothing like that. You know what I mean? But I didn't have no peace, bro. I had no peace whatsoever, bro. And I started to sense like the wrath of God. You know what I mean? I started to really understand like, okay, man, I've been turned over. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt. Like, man, I just didn't have peace, you know. And the scripture says there's no rest for the wicked, man. And so, man, I just knew, man, I was either gonna die, I was gonna kill somebody who was gonna die, or prison, you know. And so, you know, I'm ducking enemies during the day and the laws because I'm doing certain things. And at 18, I was in a relationship with this girl, and she invited me on Easter Sunday to go to church with her. And I told her no. I was like, nah, I'm not going. No, I'm not going. I just smoked a blunt. Shoot, I'm definitely not going. Yeah, that's what I mean, I was just kind of like, I'm not a fan, you know what I mean? Like church, you know, it just wasn't interesting to me. And so I ended up going, bro, and it was in Canton, Texas, Christian Fellowship Church in Canton, Texas. I'm not sure if it's still called that. I'm not sure if they even are still functioning. But it was a small body, probably like 10 to 15 people or older people, and really like all of them real country, you know what I mean? Like got the little tassels with the, you know what I mean?
Cowboy church.
Boots, you know? It wasn't a cowboy church, but it was definitely some cowboy, like it was like that cowboy culture. So man, I walk in, I think I got a Mavericks jersey on now, which is ironic, but I think I had a Mavericks jersey on then. And you know, I'm wearing Jordans, and just culturally we, you know, our tastes were different, you know what I mean? And so, and plus I'm tatted up, and I smell like gas, you know what I mean? So, you know, and her grandmother didn't like me. Like I could sense the animosity coming into the church. I'm like, man, so I sat back, man. But I had really already been, like, God had been convicting me. You know what I'm saying? And the people around me didn't share those same convictions, though. I'd be like, yeah, man, I know this ain't right. I know this ain't right, man. Like, this ain't how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? We ain't supposed to treat people like this. You know, that ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't shake it. That Sunday, man, God used the word. He used his word. He used his son, Terry Tarrant, his servant, you know, a shepherd, pastor, preacher. He used him and his word, and the Holy Spirit used that word. And man, I believe that's the day I really experienced regeneration, or just a new birth. You know what I mean? Because man, it was just like every word he was saying, it was like
hidden.
And I couldn't run from it. I'm like, dang, man, this is me. Like, are y'all hearing this? Y'all hearing what he's saying? Like, I'm really, like, I'm hearing this, and I can't escape it. You know what I mean? It's like boom, boom. And so I ended up getting up. I was like, man, sure. I sat in the back on purpose because I didn't want to be messed with, and I didn't really want to, you know, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? But man, I stood up. Like, man, you know, it come to the end of the sermon, I just stood up. I was like, boom, I just walked up. Didn't nobody have to tell me nothing. I just walked up there. I hit my knees, bro, and I was in tears, and I was just like, man, I just confessed my sin. I didn't realize, like at the time, I didn't realize this is confession. But man, I just confessed my sin because I was so burdened by my sin, bro. My sin was just weighty on me, and I knew I was wrong, bro. I knew this is not how life was supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like, this is not who I was intended to be. And I'm just like, man, I go up there like, really not even thinking I could be forgiven, bro. Like, I'm confessing all my sins. I'm like, I do this, I do this, I do this, I do this. I'm really putting myself out there, bro. Like, I'm like exposing myself. You know what I mean? And man, I'm really like, can I be forgiven? Like, that's kind of where I was at. Like, can I be saved? Can I be changed? Can I be transformed? Can I be brought out of all this stuff that's slave? Literally, I'm a slave to. Like, and I didn't use those words, but that's what it was, bro. Like, I was a slave. Like, basically, I was like, man, I can't stop. I do all these things, but I can't stop, man. And so, man, bro, the pastor just laid his hand on me, and he was praying for me, bro. And when he was praying for me, man, I felt the gentleness of Jesus, the kindness of God, the love of God. And I had never experienced that right there. I think I had in glimpses through my grandmother. You know what I mean? Like, just because Jesus would use her. You know what I'm saying? I experienced it in glimpses, right? But man, never like just. I can't say never because again, my grandmother didn't necessarily communicate the gospel in the way that it was like the Lord was just downloading exactly what, like, man, Christ took all this. Christ took all this stuff that you are bringing right now. Yeah. He took it on himself. And in exchange, this is what I'm giving you. Love, peace, joy, righteousness, freedom, forgiveness. Yeah. And I had never felt that. I felt clean, like, boom, like the chains broke. I'm set free. I'm set free. You feel me? Like, bro, I felt set free. And I had never felt that before. And it was, man, it was just like rest. Yeah. Oh, man, thank you. Thank you. Like, man, I felt so good, bro. And instantly, though, in that moment, a fear crept in too. Like after all that, I'm like, man, a fear crept in because I'm thinking, man, I'm finna go right back to the trap. So I told the pastor, I was like, well, man, I still, like, man, I live with cats that sell drugs. This is how I've been met. Like, man, there's people hitting me up while I'm in service wanting stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, man, bro, it was I was so addicted to the lifestyle too. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I was like, man, I don't want to go back to this. And so. But God got me out of there, bro. Like, I had prayed. God gave me the strength. I threw my guns away. And I had a bunch of weed plants, ripped them up. Anyways, all that stuff's neither here nor there. God delivered me, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I was able to get out of all that situation in a way that was respectable, peaceable. Like, those people that I'm speaking about to this day, they have a certain degree of respect for me. You know what I mean? You know, when I got saved, like I said, that church I was at, man, it was a bunch of older people. Yeah. And nobody really, like, kind of came from the culture I came from, you know what I mean? Or identify with things that I liked, you know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't on the same page, but, like, I thought rap music, like, at that point, I'm like, man, okay, I ain't rapping no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing none of that. And so certain people were like, man, you should rap for God. And I was just like, man, I didn't even think those two like went together. You know what I mean? Because
I've heard that before too.
I never heard no godly rap. Like all the rap I've heard is just, man, like I've heard some positive rap, but I didn't ever like that positive rap. You know what I mean? So, but anyways, I ended up meeting Stephen Crow, man. And,
shout out to Stephen
at a concert, bro. Funny enough, it was crazy how it happened, man. Because it was like a worship concert we went to, you know what I mean? And I was living in Tyler, he was living in Jacksonville, but it was in Kilgore. 6 months after I got saved, maybe not even 6 months after I got saved.
What year?
This is 2009. Okay. 2009. Same year I got saved. Man, I'm in one of the rows, man, and I got my head bowed, and I just keep. I know it sounds strange, bro. I know it sounds strange, but it's like I keep getting this inclination to like turn around. It's like turn around. I'm like, man, what the heck? Am I tripping? Is this just my mind playing tricks on me? You know what I mean? And when I'm first saved, like I'm trying to hear God, bro. Like I'm not realizing, man, he gave me everything I need in his word. Like, you know what I mean? He's still, you know what I mean, speak to me with peace and comfort and guide me, you know what I mean? And but that was just a weird moment. You know what I mean? So like turn around. So I end up turning around. And the first person I see is Steve. And as crazy as it may sound, it was like, get up. That's who you're going to do Christian rap with. Wow. So I was like, man, okay. So I was kind of like nervous about the situation. I go over there. I'm like, hey, what's up, man? My name's Steven. He's like, my name's Steven. I was like, man, you might think this is funny, but I think I'm supposed to do gospel rap with you. He was like, man, I'm actually a gospel rap minister. And he pulled out he had a card with the gospel. So, I mean, that's just, you know, that's crazy, bro. Like, you can't, and I'm not saying that God has to do things like that.
Hey, man, he spoke through a donkey, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't put God in a box.
You really can't, bro. You really can't. And so, that was just a cool moment. And I think at that point in my walk with the Lord, maybe I needed that to really encourage me, you know? And so, but I had been put on Trip Lee. Shortly after that, I started listening to Trip Lee, man. And Trip Lee, like, straight up. I think it was like If They Only Knew, his album, like his first album. Okay. Man, I started listening to that album, bro. And the Lord really, really started working on me, bro. And I had to like, okay, I'm in the Word every day. Yeah. I'm fasting, praying, evangelizing, but I'm like really, I'm trying to go to every church service. I went to some church service, like because I was so zealous and just trying to go to any church that had the doors open, bro. I ended up in some janky, false prophet church. Like I'm talking about, man, it was so I encountered some. I encountered some crazy stuff. Once with Steve, man, we got in the church and it was like a $21 prophecy line.
Oh Lord, yeah.
Oh, they were tripping, bro. They was tripping. What's bad about it is I had brought like 3 unbelievers with me because I'm trying to evangelize.
Yeah.
You know, so, you know. But
it is what it is, bro. That's dope, man. Touched on quite a bit, man. We're gonna take a little quick break right quick, cool, man. You know, we got some more Steven music. We'll probably hit you with, matter of fact, we hit you with that Jeaux first. Cause you know what I'm saying, that just dropped this Friday. And we hit you with that, man. We're probably throwing that joint with Joe Mayo. How I Move. Yeah, we hit y'all with that, man, and we'll be right back. So y'all stay tuned. Don't go nowhere, man. Keep it locked, and we'll be right back.
Set Free Radio.
Alien, who you think you playing with? If not for God, I rob you and your little crazy friends. Claiming crip, no, you never banged a beat. User, really think that you legit. Foolishness, the Hoovers ain't gon' do your eulogy. Google me, orange jumpsuits, no jubilee. Usually I do the flick, check your groovily. But truthfully, I'm out on bond, ain't fond of foolery. Glow cool grind, I shine like jewelry. G's my jewelry. I might shine like diamond glistening, my guard glow on infinite. I've been getting that hits again, even though I'm his instrument. Flesh trying to find intimate, spirit killer show sentiments. Put emphasis on your eminence, make Stevie Ray Yahweh endless. I can't just do it for the internet. Really rap, check the intellect. If this was a tape, it'd be Christ cassette. Y'all let the go just some basket cases. No respect for you blasphemous, bad for miss. I fight the fake. If y'all tell me spray, I grab the K, blow you and all of your mans away. Ain't afraid of hostile, but he told me preach the gospel in a couple different languages, like I was Pentecostal. Jesus Cristo, El Camino, la verdad tu necesito. I was living like Al Pacino, pushing them packs as all my primos a lot. Better kite for the astronaut. Glow cool grind, I'm shining like Kakarot. Shoot my shot, got accurate. Serving the Lord is joy, my stamina. How come you only want serve when the camera's out? Me, I'm a preacher pajamas, minister man. I hope they can handle height. Cause them came with that cannon high. Maybe your boy was a bandit high. You smoke juice in the bandit high. Somebody pray God for my granny now. Might just give me a little Grammy now. Ring in the road, got hand me down. Yeshua the king, he holding the crown. I buy at his feet with my face on the grind. No son run with them top shotters. Starting to feel like the op spotter. Rapping shot remain, please stop it. Oh foul, fraudulent, false doctrine. You a false prophet. I was on I-10 as the highlight pilot. The coppers got my first chopper. That's a trill spill, you could ask Robert. Say you ain't feeling my energy. That's okay, we enemies. I'm still gon' love you like a kin to me. I'm filled with the spirit, not Hennessy. I walk 100 like a centipede. Kobe cheese got a century. Father forgive him and free him, please. Cool grind, I shine like jewelry. Alien, who you think you playing with? If not for God, I rob you and your little crazy friends. Claiming crip, no, you never banged a bit. User, really think that you legit. Foolishness, the Hoovers ain't doing your eulogy. Google me, orange jumpsuits, no jubilee. Usually I do the flick, check your groovily. But truthfully, I'm out on bond, ain't fond of foolery. Glow cool grind, I shine like jewelry. Jesus my jewelry.
The Set Free Radio Show. I can't believe this is Christian rap. Set Free Radio.
Breaking off another hot explosive mix.
Yeah. I want the fame on me, man. Yeah. Hey. Look. I don't want the fame, I'm a man of the people. I boo with the body, the eye, the steeple, the arms and the feet with the used to be evils. The sheep that when Jesus was talking to Peter, he told him to keep them abundant as people and don't let them fall to the wolves with the fleeces, the leeches, the ones that be talking that feasts, the schemers, the sneakers, the snakes and deceivers. So I stay low key and I live in my bubble. They say I'm hard, but I play it real subtle. I fight in the war, but I don't look for trouble. My back full of scars, cause I live in the jungle. I wake and I pray and I see I can't stumble. I live every day like it won't be another. I love on my family, my sisters and brothers. I'm happy, I'm hopeful, contending, I love it. Now watch how it does it. I am what I am. Got a closet at home, I ain't changing in public. And lessons a subject. If you talking ugly on people, you kiki and say that you with the enemy pride. And they want us to bite and devour and cower and live in the gutter. So all our life we don't tap in our power. They live on the inside of us cause we sour for real.
You see what he do? Hate me, you hate him, but I won't do the same to you. No, I just get blessings. I don't do no stressing. God know all my problems. I be good, I learn my lesson.
I don't want the cane or the keep, I'm a man of the street. But I ain't with the slavery, I ain't with that leeching, I ain't with the beeping. God bang on the demons, got 99 reason why you should believe in the risen Jesus. He the key to the kingdom, king of the Jews and the heathen. Them demons be fleeing when he get to speaking. I pledge my allegiance to that Galilean. Hey, we don't need fame, man, we need freedom. Death is a gang bleeder. Christ stripe tribe like Adidas. It's gospel peace all on my Yeezy. Shout out Joe, appreciate the feature. I pray my bro blow like some speakers. God will increase, man, it genius. Hold up, baby, you a rapping priest. Got me swinging, banging while I'm on the feeder. Fathers living water, what's a leader? Joe, I hope you know that you a leader with more flow than a water meter. You're hitting just like Garrett Barbaritas. Keep grinding, it ain't time to put your feet up. So, bro, I promise you gon' reap some. Don't get tired now, you finna eat some.
Watch just how I move. You see what he do? Hate me, you hate him, but I won't do the same to you. No, I just get blessings. I don't do no stressing. God know all my problems. I be good, I learn my lesson.
Tribu, all the way from El Paso, man. Just wanna say I love y'all. Just wanna tell y'all to stay connected with the Lord, man. Just submit and surrender. That's all it takes. It's hard. It's the cold world, man, but Jesus over everything. You feel me? Man, shout out to Joe Mayo. I love your music, fam. Man, that's travel to the bone. Every verse, bro, every beat. I jam to it on the daily, bro. Keep doing the thing for the Lord, bro. God be the glory.
The Set Free Radio Show. Truth music for East Texas.
All right, y'all, we're back. Appreciate everybody staying tuned, man. Like I said, we got our brother Stephen Vowell here, man. He dropping some jewels, you know what I'm saying, giving his testimony, his story, man, how the Lord, you know what I'm saying, brought him out of darkness, you know what I'm saying, and he was talking about how he, connected with our brother Stephen Crow, the other Stephen, you know what I'm saying, Steve. Yeah. And man, if you get a chance, check out Stephen Crow's YouTube, man. He got some blogs and stuff, man.
Professor Crow.
Yeah, Professor Crow. Check him out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's
Definitely do that. Definitely do that.
Subscribe too, man. While you're on there subscribing, Set Free, go ahead and subscribe to Professor Crow. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you talked about meeting Stephen Crow, and you know what I'm saying, how, Lord used Trip Lee, you know what I'm saying, to kind of disciple you, to show you the Christian rap, you know what I'm saying, it was cool. And so,
yeah, he really did, man. And not only that it was cool, but it was like I was being fed, bro. Like, Trip would go into, just some deep biblical truths, and not just deep, but the elementary principles that I needed to know too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. How I would say, why I would say. Yeah.
It's by grace through faith.
Grace through
works.
Yes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And just like and it was an avenue of worship. Mm-hmm. That I could, like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't necessarily feel like all the, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of worship music that they had, at least on the Christian radio station, I wasn't really feeling, you know what I mean? And so, and I didn't know too much about any other artists, like, worship. So, so, man, this was a way that I was able to praise God and, like, I could really relate to and just engage in. You know what I mean? And so he was able to, the Lord was able to capture my attention, and not only capture my attention, but use it to disciple.
That's dope, man.
And that wasn't the only thing, being around brothers like Stephen Crow, which he was doing Christian rap at the time, and just being a part of the local church too.
Yeah,
really, I got involved in college ministry. And that's when it really, the Lord really started. Definitely, and not just that, you know what I'm saying, but he definitely used those things. You did say, he brought me out of darkness, bro, and that's the case for every believer. And with that being said, myself, AB, Joe Mayo, and 1K Few got a song coming out called "Brought Me Out."
Yeah.
And be on the lookout for that. It's coming out in April, early April. I'm gonna be releasing it, so I'm excited about that.
That's an exclusive too, right there. It's exclusive.
Bro.
So and y'all stay tuned to us because we'll be playing it. We'll be promoting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
shout out to Jermaine too, man.
Shout out to Jermaine. Yes, sir. Like I say, Christian rap, man. I that's one of the reasons why even Set Free exists, because just how Christian rap kind of played a part in my walk with the Lord too. And you know what I'm saying? It's good to hear that it. You know what I'm saying? That it's not only me, that it's discipling other people, that it's encouraging people, that it's it's something that people that are coming out of from that culture, from hip hop culture, are able to relate to it and still be able to to learn to worship. Because I was the same way too, man. I'm like, man, I don't know about all this stuff, but as the Lord's been working on me, it's been kind of
I enjoy worship.
Yeah. Gets a little more to you, man. You know what I'm saying? So I was saying yesterday, I was like, I'm kind of late to the party, man, because I didn't get saved till after y'all, had been rocking with the Good News gang, so I kind of missed out on all that. But when I did, was able to kind of. First I saw you on Facebook, I think AB had shouted you out, and, I checked you out, and, it was kind of like a hard period,
Yeah, definitely.
Went through a rough patch, man. Yeah. So, just kind of,
man,
let us know what that was about.
I was led astray by my own desires, you know what I mean? A desire to, really, it all comes down to, man, I just wanted to sin. Yeah. And I wanted to sin. And kind of like, it was the prodigal son, man. Yeah. The prodigal son, he went out, he spent his inheritance on things he shouldn't have, man. Yeah. He should be messing with the prostitutes, end up in the pig parlor, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And so, it was similar. Yeah. My case was similar, you know what I mean? I wanted to go sin in peace, you know what I mean? Yeah. And it definitely robbed me of all my peace. Sin is deceitful. Yeah, it's very deceitful, you know what I mean? It's man, it appears as gold, but it's really like
fool's gold.
Death.
Yeah,
it's death.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean? It's
like
toxic.
It's like the adulterous woman in Proverbs. Was it Proverbs 7? I think. You know what I'm saying? Like it's enticing. Yep. It gives you all these promises. You know what I'm saying? Dripping honey. Yeah. Man, but in the
end, it's death.
And sometimes it's a woman. Sometimes it's just that's the metaphor for sin. Yeah.
Money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, just sin is anything that is. Done outside of faith and not and contrary to the word and the commands of God and the character of God, you know what I mean? We were made in His image, and our ancestors, they rebelled against the command of our Creator, and because of that, you know what I'm saying, they were stripped of their dignity. They were stripped of you know what I'm saying, the image of God in them, the divine nature that they were created to reflect.
Yes.
They fell short of that, and because of that, you know what I'm saying, we all, like Adam, you know what I'm saying, and like sheep, have gone astray. Yeah. And all of us had become worthless because, you know what I'm saying, we're just, everybody on this earth at one point, we were not seeking God. We didn't care about the things of God, you know what I'm saying, we could care less. And, while we were yet enemies, Christ died for us, man. You know what I'm saying?
And then what did that prove? It proved God's love. Yeah.
The love that, is man, bro, He's good. You know what I'm saying? Merciful, compassionate, and He spares us. As a father would spare his son, He spares us.
Man,
long suffering, bro.
Yeah, that's facts, man.
So man, I was led astray by my own desires, and I went back to the streets. I went back to just being it was dark, bro. I was in the darkness, bro, and ended up going to prison, man. And in prison, you know what I'm saying, I would read the Bible, but then I was reading the Quran also. I started reading the Quran before I went to prison, and so I had kind of tried to convince myself that, man, the Bible couldn't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this was a religion used to enslave people or different things. I just tried to find different things to justify me not serving
Man.
the Lord as He's revealed Himself in His Word.
And I think there's a lot of people out there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And so, you know, I started reading the Quran, and I started practicing Islam. I started going to, you know, the services on Friday, Zuma, saying Salat. I learned the Arabic. I can read and write Arabic. You know what I mean? And I started going to online university while I was in prison. You know, Islamic online university. And man, I was really studying a lot, bro. Like, I read all the hadiths, the Sahih Sikta, the Quran. I fast. You know, all that, man. You know what I mean? And so. But I would always, you know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, man, what if Jesus is, you know what I'm saying, more than just a prophet? You know what I'm saying? And I'd be scared, low key. I'd be like, man, I hope so I was never really confident. Like, there would be times where I think, okay, you know, and I feel like there was a degree of sincerity in my heart. Like, man, okay, at one point in my life, I really could. I felt like I couldn't trust the Bible. You know what I'm saying? That was at one point in my life until I realized, man, we got, you know what I mean, more manuscripts than any other document, including the Quran. You know what I'm saying? And they validate each other by their variants. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the Bible really is the most trustworthy document. If you go to college and you trust, like, what the teacher's telling you about Greco-Roman history, and not just Greco-Roman history, but, you know, Homer,
Caesar,
Iliad, the Odyssey, all these things, bro. Heraclitus, Plato, Socrates, all these different people they teach in philosophy. And not just that, just history, period. Man, the reality is they have less document. Like, and when I say less documents, I mean by a long shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. And like literally by thousands less manuscripts. And they teach that as empirical truth. You know what I mean? Or like certifiable. This is platinum. You can take this to the bank, cash the check. You know what I mean? It's good. And but the reality is, man, the Bible has more manuscripts than any other historical document, and they're all and they validate each other by the variants. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a skeptic, hey, look, I understand. There was many other skeptics. J. Warner Wallace was a skeptic. There's plenty of people who were skeptics who made it their goal in life to disprove Christianity, and ended up, you know what I mean, being a man, God put them on a pedestal to be one of the pioneers of showing that, hey, these books that we have are reliable. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like I said, man, that last episode with J. Warner Wallace, check that out. You know, Lee Strobel, that's another one, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, these
I mean, it's so many.
It is. Nabil Qureshi, you know what I'm saying?
He was a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? And man, great brother. You can watch several of his. I encourage all my brothers, Akis, you know what I mean, to go check out Nabil Qureshi. And you know, that last name Qureshi is like, you know, they say Muhammad was from the tribe of the Qureshi. So like Nabil Qureshi is like, you know, they say some people think, oh, he may have been their family. Well, this dude, like, man, bro, just go watch his debate against Dr. Shabazz Ali or Shabir Ali, maybe Shabir Ali, bro. Like, man, this dude was, you know, he makes some very, very good points. And you know, who is it? David Wood. David Wood too. Man. David Wood is a little. He's a little abrasive, man. He is abrasive, but he, you know, but he comes with some stuff that you can't deny. You know what I'm saying? And so,
and there's a lot of Muslims out there want to kill that boy.
Yeah, and so and you know, but I mean, he's coming with some stuff that's like, look, man, you gotta be just set in your ways, arrogant, and you know, he is abrasive, but you gotta be just straight up arrogant, and you so prideful that you and biased that you don't really care about truth to consider what he puts on the table, man, because he's coming with some solid evidence, man. He's not just coming with he's coming out of the hadith, out of the Quran. Yeah, he's letting you know, hey, man, this ain't to be trusted. Like, a lot of Muslims, you know, they hadn't really got to that place. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and the reality is, man, it's you know, to leave Islam is punishable by death. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And there may be some Muslims that tell you, no, that ain't true, but the real Muslims, the ones that's really rocking with that, are gonna tell you, if you leave Islam, you know, like, you know, just intolerant. I was, you know, kind of speaking with a Muslim, and me, Stephen Crow, and another guy, and I had pointed at the other guy. I said, "Hey man, say this guy right here. He was a Muslim, and he had, took his shahada, this and that. But then he later became a Christian. You know what I'm saying? What should we do with this brother?" He looked right at me in front of this guy and said, "We should kill him." And I said, "Well, I'm that guy. That's me." You know what I'm saying? Like, but by the grace of God, well, he was like, "Oh, he was kind of like, dang." But I just told him, I was like, "Bro, that's how confident I am. Yeah. That's how confident I am that Yeshua, Jesus, is more than just a prophet."
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That I'm willing to die. I was like, y'all can ride down on me. And by the grace of God, I'm going to stand stiff. By the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't do it in my own strength. Many people, like Peter's like, "Lord, I'm going to ride with you wherever I'm going to go with you to death." And he's like, "Man, Peter, you going to deny me, man. I love you, though." And I prayed for you. I prayed for you. Hey, when you come back, man, take care of your brother. Feed the sheep.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Already, bro. So is that like, you would say that was probably what got you, other than, the Holy Spirit and the Lord working on you? Is that
That's
what kind
really,
of got you?
I'm going to keep it real with you. What really got me out of Islam, because when I came home from prison, bro, I'm still, I'm still practicing. I fell off on Salat, different things, Ramadan. But man, really, I just, Stephen Crow would come over, and at that time when I came home from prison, I went straight back to hustling. I think the day I came home, man, I had like a band chunked to me and like a pack given to me. And so I just hit the ground running, you know what I mean? And it was like, man, nearly went crazy when I came home, like legitimately nearly lost my mind, you know what I'm saying? Because COVID had just hit. It was just weird, bro. It was just a weird time to come home and everybody wearing masks and like scared to be around each other. It's like, man, what is going on out here? You know what I mean? Anyways, long story short, Steve started coming around. He would minister to me. We'd rap. We'd be freestyling. I'm talking about some whole other stuff, and he's like rapping about the Lord, like challenging my beliefs in you know what I'm saying? I'd be blowing a blunt, and Steve right there, coming with the love of God, coming with the correction of God in a way that was beneficial. Yeah, man. He would show up. He'd come and minister to me, bro. And he's trying to, I praise God, man, for seeing him, bro.
And I'm trying to think, man, is it James? It's the, that he who restores a brother, you know what I'm saying? I can't think of it right now, boy.
I know,
but yeah, man, like, and that's how we, you know what I'm saying, as followers of Christ, man, when you have a partner that goes astray, man, we can't write them off, you know what I'm saying? Keep praying for them, keep showing that love, man. Like, don't abandon them, you know what I'm saying? And don't, you know what I'm saying, come down on them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so that's dope, bro. And
we got a little Scooter in the podcast too.
We got the mascot. So
yes, sir.
But
free mascot.
That's Scooter, man. So like I said, man, I told you my brother got a powerful story, man. You know what I'm saying? The grace of God.
Yeah.
So man,
we too, bro.
Yeah, every we overcome by the, you know what I'm saying, by the blood of the Lamb and our testimony, man. So. We're going to take a quick little break, man. Go play some more Steve music, man. I'm trying to remember what we got on here. We're going to throw on probably that I-10 to Baymont.
Okay.
And then we're going to probably throw on that Sacrifices, man. Cool, you know what I'm saying? We'll throw that on there. And, man, we'll be right back. Finish to, wrap this mug up, man. So y'all stay tuned.
Set Free Radio.
Don't you know that I can die for this? Jesus died for this, deny my pride for this. The bros and the whole tribe, they gon' ride to this. Hood get live to this. It's so marvelous, so obvious. Keeps his promises, so good, that's his providence. I-10 to the Baymont, yeah, we got us a function. My friends in the restaurant, yeah, we praying in public. Corey Garrett got married, dog, call it a covenant. Kiss the bride and we yelling tribe, know that we loving it. Jesus the covering, high on the throne, you swear that it's hovering. I be discovering his riches and mercies with my brethren. Took my suffering, died and he rise, that's so comforting. If you was wondering, the vine we abide, he is our confidence. On the I-10, we got us a function. My team, we praying in public. One of the wine, that's so lovely. Christ and the bride, that's a covenant. Hey, I-10, we got us a function. Hey, My team, we praying in public. Hey, water the wine, that's so lovely. Hey, Christ and the bride, that's a covenant.
Tribal stepping with the brethren, Romans 6:11. Serpent crushing, we got servant Cedric, spread the message. Gospel calling out, y'all know we have been predestined. Walking out that 2 Peter chapter 1, 3 through 11. We do these, it's guaranteed, we confirm election. For certain working like Spurgeon and never spurning blessings. At the wedding reception, rejoicing with all of heaven. I attend the main event back to Baymont, right by Beaumont, Texas. With the Lord's sword, we waging war like Armageddon. Tested but protected, Christ's bride, you know we prize possession. Exodus, excellent tribe, you know we riding reverend. Real as your reverend, resurrected in Jesus' reflection.
On the I-10, we got us a function. My team, we praying in public. Water the wine, that's so lovely. Christ and the bride, that's a covenant.
Yeah. I-10, we got us a function. It's Jesus over everything, ain't switching the subject. Whoa, we preaching and praying and teaching and reaching in public. Love it. Saved by the bell, no Bayside. Average Joe with a day job. This a trillified, it ain't televised. No Jake Paul or no Nate Rob. Saved by God, not a saved guy. Superhero fisherman, gate caught. No pride ride with discipling, grinding. Christ Michelin, but he ain't tied. So, the whole tribe vibe with the ghost and the most high God with the ghost. And we know Christ died with a toast, but it never was toast. And we come close with the bread and wine, In the case you cry for the coaches, grace inside of a road to my mason jar. I'm a joke, he rose on the third day. Don't get poked in your third eye. Jesus Christ the King, that's his title. We a small pack, we a Gideon tribal. But I can't cat with a Gideon Bible. Shout out conscience, wheezing rain. There's no pride right when I'm feeling entitled. Ain't for Christ and it's really an idol. I'ma just jam for who Jesus and die for. I'ma make it really clear, no fear while I'm really here. I tried to take the wheel, he took the wheel, so don't check the rear. My job is to prep the pills and be pep the pew to my missus. Chef boy, I tried to do dishes, and after that we blow kisses. Wait, hold up. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah.
I-10, we got us a function.
The Set Free Radio Show. Truth music for East Texas. Set Free Radio. Truth music for East Texas.
Wake up in the morning, still fighting and hustling. I wake up and grind like it's nothing. Sacrifice is a must. 24/7 days grinding and such. I came out of clutch, yeah. How many sacrifices? He ain't know. Too many times in my Lord. How many prayers to the Lord? Sacrifices, I ain't never ran. Stand tall, tell them who I am. Yeah, sacrifice had to be a man. Blood, heart, bleeding to the home. Sacrificing everything. I made a sacrifice, yeah.
Look, it's all or nothing. Some moments come a dime a dozen. I began rhyming and it started buzzing. Not overnight, it took a lot of hustling, took a lot of mercy, took a lot of grace. I was dead and thirsty, rotting in that grave. I was down and dirty, had to wash my face, had to ride my wave, had to find my pace. Took a lot of leaps of faith. Ain't no shortcuts in this race. Hey, I would not hit the brakes until I see heaven's gates. I used to doubt myself, doubt so much I used to hate myself. Then I trusted God, now I hate myself. I found confidence, I can't stop myself. Look. Jesus took it ill so we could take a door. Sacrifices of all sacrifices, that's the greatest love. That's what's up, righteous priceless. I was lifeless, yes I was. Now I'm having talks with Jesus Christ, it's in my maximum.
Wake up in the morning, still fighting and hustle. I wake up and grind like it's nothing. Sacrifices a must. 24/7 days grinding and such. I came out of clutch, yeah. How many sacrifices? He ain't know. Too many times in my Lord. How many prayers to the Lord? Sacrifices, I ain't never ran. Tell them who I am. Yeah, sacrifice had to be a man. Blood, heart, bleeding to the home. Sacrificing everything. I made a sacrifice.
Hey, Jesus
at the door. You don't answer, he gon' be at your throat, gon' be on your road. You don't want smoke, better buy and get low. Might call some plays, ain't fake, them no. He spin the earth, what is the block? Boy, you should stop before you get hurt, before you get murdered. We on the clock, he's at the top, cream of the crop. King of the kings, and you beefing spiders. You smoking rock shit, you pill popping, so caught up on commas and cotton. Lil' partner, you riding, so cut all that patent for profit. I promise the king of the continent's coming on clouds, and that ain't no comedy kind of. You obviously ought to be audibly praying for pardoning. Prodigal prodigy, probably taught to be hardening arteries. Player, you property, really you pottery. Ayy, I hit the lottery if someone more than me. Yeah. And you going to hell if you don't love Elohim.
Wake up in the morning, still fighting the hustle. I wake up and grind like it's nothing. Sacrifice is a must. 24/7 days grinding this such. I came out of clutch, yeah. How many sacrifices? Yeah, he ain't know it. Too many times in my Lord. How many prayers to the Lord? Sacrifices, I ain't never ran. Stand tall, tell him who I am. Yeah, sacrifices had to be a man. Blood hearted, bleed till I'm home. Sacrificing everything on. I made a sacrifice, yeah.
I appeal to you therefore, brothers, by the mercy of God, to present your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and acceptable to God, which is a spiritual worship.
The Set Free Radio Show. I can't believe this is Christian rap.
All right, y'all, welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Set Free Radio. We got our brother Stephen Vowell with us. You know what I'm saying? He's been blessing our game. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of, you know, telling us his testimony, man, what God's been doing in his life is, you know, the grace and mercy of the Lord, man, mainly. And we've been talking about Christian rap too. You've had a chance to kind of check out some of his music, you know what I'm saying? Let y'all hear some of the dope stuff he's been doing. And as far as Christian rap, we talked about it a little bit earlier, but what are some of like your influences with Christian rap? I know you mentioned Trip Lee. You know.
Yeah, Trip Lee, man, that was one of my favorite Christian rappers. It's the first Christian rapper I encountered. You know what I'm saying? He was like my favorite. And then Shaolin.
Yeah, Shaolin.
You know, that was one of my early who I was turned on to through Trip Lee. You know, I heard him on Trip Lee's album, and I was like, man, bro, really got something. You know what I mean? So I started listening to Trip Lee. Shaolin, Lecrae, you know, Lecrae back then had some good. He still, I like Lecrae too. Tadashi, you know, really that whole 116 crew. Corey Garrett, I met Corey Garrett.
Shout out Corey Garrett.
Yeah, man. Shout out Corey Garrett. That's the tribe. That's my brother, man. I'm thankful for him. Eternally grateful to God for that brother. He's been a great friend, great brother. Stephen Crow. Yeah. AB, man. Shout out AB. Bro. Real talk, man. He's my best friends, close companions, my comrades. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget Joe Mayo.
Yeah, shout out Joe Mayo.
You know, and then, you know, man, as far as like influences too, like, man, Robbie Jarvis, you know, may the Lord restore him back to, you know, his position in the Christian rap game. And Kevin Keel, Wesley.
Yeah, shout out Weez.
You know what I mean? Jermaine.
Yeah,
Jermaine. Jermaine, for real, bro. I used to work with Jermaine, you know what I'm saying? So Jermaine was always a brother that brought encouragement, admonishment, you know what I'm saying? Like, edify, you know what I mean? And he got that zeal, bro. And he got bars. And he got the verse. I mean, he got the voice for it, the bars, you know what I'm saying? Stage presence. I think that when I ain't never seen nobody rock out like Jermaine.
Man, that's, you know what? That's when I first met him was when I had Young Noah and Play James coming. I wouldn't think about having no, you know, open acts. I didn't know there was any Christian rappers around here, bro. Like, that's how, you know, new to the whole scene I was, you know, when I got saved, and this is probably like 2 years after I got saved. Yeah. I just knew, you know, Young Noah, Plain James, they said they'll come to your church for $500. I'm like, well, shoot, we don't have a Christian rap concert in this mud. So,
no, for real.
Our youth minister at the time, he's like, the day of the concert, he's like, yeah, I got a guy named Jermaine coming to open up, and I'm like, man, I hope this dude ain't whack. And man, he came on there and just the rehearsal, man. He you know, he did Drop It On Your Head and Monster. I was like, oh, this dude is dope. Yeah, and that's been my brother ever since, man. Like anytime I have something, he got to come through and perform. And then, you know, like I said, just a natural fit for Set Free Radio too, man.
Real talk, man. So he's sharp as thumbtack too, man. Just man, I ain't gonna lie, man. The Lord has used Jermaine in my life, even when we was at the job, bro. And the times that I tune in and watch y'all's episodes, bro. Like God uses y'all, man. And yeah, Young Noah too, bro. He was an influence, definitely an influence in my, you know, that was probably one of my favorite Christians. Still to this day, he's one of my favorite Christian rappers, bro. And
and I think I might have, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I think I might have told you, like, you know, when they came down, they were asking me, it was like, man, you know some cats out of Kilgore named, you know, Good News Gang? I was like, nah, I ain't never heard of them, you know what I'm saying? The same thing with, like, when I met Corey Powell in Houston, or no, in Dallas, year before last. Yeah. You know, he was shouting y'all out, you know what I'm saying? So,
that's what's up, man.
So, you know, y'all had, y'all had.
We got some music on the way.
Man.
I just got off the phone with him yesterday. We got some track on the way.
That's dope, man. That's good to hear, man. So, you know, and just even in saying that, man, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of let us know what you got going on in the future. You've been dropping, you know, some dope singles, you know.
Man, me and Joe Mayo, y'all be on the lookout, bro. Me and Joe Mayo got, I don't know if we're going to call it a mixtape or an album, but it's called Kindred, man. Kindred. Okay. And so, man, I'm super excited about that project. We got, I mean, some of the best songs I've ever wrote. I feel like, man, my favorite songs I've ever made in my entire life are on this project. And then the Grace tape with AB, man, out of Kilgore. Yeah, me and AB got a little project coming out called the Grace tape. We're 2 songs shy of releasing it. I'm excited. We got people, 1K Fuse on it. Young Noah's on that. Corey Garrett's on that. Joe Mayo's on that. I'm not sure who. I think I'm forgetting somebody, but you know, I'm excited about both projects, man. We've really been, we've been investing a lot of time, money, energy. You know, man, I'm excited about both of them projects, the Grace tape and then Kindred. Yeah. And me and Stephen Crow, I'm featuring on one of Stephen Crow's projects. I'm featuring on a project from Jimenez out of Fort Worth. Okay. He's got a EP coming out called For the Streets. We got a song called Pain coming out, and then yeah, man. So that's really what, you know. What's up, man?
Yeah, hey, you got me over here excited, bro. There's a bunch of music to check out, man. That's dope, man. So
I appreciate your support too, bro. Hey, man. Everybody tuning in, thank y'all. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate it. You know, God willing, this will be something that I'm able to do for a living. You know, I would love to use the gift that God has given me to, you know, carry the gospel all across the world, but at the same time, live off of it as well. You know,
amen, man. You know, that's my prayer too, bro. Like a lot of the stuff that we, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, stuff that you went through, it's a testimony, man, to, you know, to be able to not only reach people that's in that lifestyle, but it's also, you know, to show how God brought you out, man. So it's powerful, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep mashing, keep putting it out, man. I think a lot of times, man, like, you know, a lot of stuff that we got to do is, you know, just like Christ, it's sacrificial, you know what I'm saying? You know, we come out of our own pockets, we got, you know, and then, you know, you want people really checking it out, man, but, you know, like I said, man, God gotta use it, man. So, you know, He will, bro. Even if it just, you know, just change one person, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what's that one soul worth? You know what I'm saying?
That's right. I, the way I look at it is, you know, when I'm making music, man, I pray. You know what I mean? I get in a place of prayer, and I really feel like it's a form of worship for sure, but war. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm warring in the heavenlies. Like, you know, the stuff that's, you know, I'm battling against the prince of the power of the airs, you know what I'm saying? And not me, but he who lives in me. You know, he's giving me speech, he's giving me intelligence, he's giving me the ability to put words together, you know what I mean? And not only that, but like he gives me, you know, and every song ain't been that way. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Every song ain't been that way, but these songs that I've been getting lately, I feel like, man, it comes straight from God. And I'm excited about it. Like, I'm excited. Like, as I'm writing, I'm like, man, I like this one, God. You know what I'm saying? I tell him, like, man, I like this one, God. This one. You know what I mean? So, I'm excited, man. I pray he receive the full reward. He get all the glory. Because I promise you, man, without him, I'm horrible.
I know what you mean,
you know
bro.
What I'm saying? And with him, man, I know how to love. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's the biggest thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Praise God, bro. So, man, I think that'll wrap it up, man. You got any last minute shout outs?
Yeah, man. Shout out Set Free Radio. Y'all smash that subscribe button, share it on all your social media platforms, and support in any way you can, whether that's word to word of mouth, or financial support. I'm not sure if you got You got a place they can give?
Yeah, Anchor FM, man, they got a way that you can donate monthly. I believe, there's a few different avenues. We've been thinking about Patreon and stuff like that, man. But biggest thing right now, man, is subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
get them subscribers up on YouTube, definitely, man, and we might be able to monetize that boy. You know what I'm saying? So
for real.
So that's what we're looking for. And it's not, like I said, at the end of the day, it's not for our glory. It's not for us to build an empire. It's to build, the kingdom, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the vision.
Amen. Yeah, and you brothers come on here, man, and y'all address some great topics. You break the word down in a way that people can understand. You know what I'm saying? You giving people an opportunity to hear good gospel music. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. And man, I definitely want to shout out to East Texas Sprinkler Repair. Right. Brother Bill Hartcock. Here in East Texas, he's got his own sprinkler company. Great brother in the Lord. He's been doing it since 1987. If you need your sprinkler fixed,
there you go.
Hit up my guy.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
That's what's up, bro.
Real talk. East Texas Sprinkler Repair.
East Texas Sprinkler Repair, man. So I appreciate you getting on here, bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man. Like y'all brothers encourage me, man. So. When I hear something dope, I'm like, okay, this was Set Free Radio for. You know what I'm saying? Let people hear that, man. So y'all keep mashing, keep putting that stuff out, man. Keep walking with the Lord, man. Just stay connected to that vine, because without Him, we can't do nothing, man. So
real talk, it's real.
So man, we love y'all, man. Thank y'all for staying tuned. Thank y'all for watching the episode. You know what I'm saying? And we just want to tell y'all, man, grace and peace. God bless.
Grace and peace,
man. If you don't know the Lord right now, man, make the next move your best move, man. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing we can do to earn our own salvation. It's by grace. It's a free gift that God gives us through faith.
Be
faith
a fool to turn down a free gift.
A free gift, man, of eternal life, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Amazing too. I promise you.
It is, man.
Peace passes all understanding.
Yeah. Exactly. So, man, hit us up, man. Hit Stephen Vowell up. Hit Stephen Crow up, man. Hit these brothers up, man, and follow them on social media and check their music out, man. Stream it, buy an album. You know what I'm saying? Buy a single, man.
Blessing.
Yeah, for real. So, appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all. Grace and peace. God bless y'all.
All right. Hey, one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Go
ahead.
My bad. One more shout out. If you need anything hauled, oil field equipment, anything of that nature, my cousin Shane Blackford, shout out to Shane Blackford. He's got his own trucking company called Bella Coupe Transport. Let him be the missing puzzle piece to your the missing piece to your logistic puzzle.
There you
go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyways, man, he's doing hot shot. Man, I definitely I salute you, Shane, and I encourage everybody, man, if y'all need that, get at my guy. And one more shout out, if you need your house sold.
Yes.
If you need your house sold, East Texas Friendly Home Buyer. Stephen Crow is not just a gospel rapper, a minister. He's also involved in real estate.
So he's got some investment property.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Find your house,
get you right.
Sell your house, all that good stuff.
Real
man.
talk.
And he gonna pull up in the Tesla on
you. Amen. Real talk, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, for sure, man. We love y'all, man. Grace and peace one more time. God bless y'all. Stay tuned. We're gonna play that. Say it one more time.
Abdu Yasu.
Abdu Yasu, and it means serving the Christ. And,
serving the Christ.
Yeah, in Arabic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The Arabic Christians, that's what they use.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
Abdu
Yasu. So we're going to play that, man. Let it rap out, man. Let it ride, man. We love y'all. Grace and peace. God bless y'all.
Grace and peace.
Set Free Radio.
Slum.
Say, cuz Christ's blood made me bang, bang, bang. With tongues of flames, not burn like the seraphim. Holy hysterics, favor unmerited. I cherish it. My parents weren't married. I come from harlotry and heroin. But I've been born again, spirit, not ovarian. Made alive by Christ, stripes his death was vicarious. He died for his bride, yeah. He'll be marrying. Stephen Vowell, y'all know I was nefarious. Once love, lust, and lies more than Luciferians. Now I teach the truth, but text validated by variance to arrogant Aryans. and African Americans in hopes that their heretics repent before the perishing. Steve used to teach Tawheed, now it's Trinitarian. Used to heat hadith and read Arabic narratives, preaching perilous characters of Christ and his character. Now it's the cost of the cross. That's my blood-bought inheritance. Even if evangelism brings your boy embarrassment, I gotta get that gospel calling all of its clarity. Verily, verily, by some cherubim charity, I'm foreknown, predestined, and called to Abba's posterity. Adopted by the Father, I'm his pottery, his paraclete. Got me singing praises more than parrots and parakeets, with righteousness that supersedes that of the Pharisees. My Nazarene king got me clean, I'm redeemed. Now I'm lit up like kerosene, with prayers my therapy. I was caught up in the cannabis canopy temporarily. Trapped in my transgression, can I talk with some transparency? Now I'm in the light of Christ, it's neither Greek nor Cherokee. I vibe with a tribe that been jamming in the name of the Lamb primarily. And that's rarity. See this Christian popularity scaring me. What happened to the servants in Christ-centered worship? It's a scarcity apparently. I bleed what's God breathed. No, the scriptures are inherently sanctified and true. Bearing fruit can't be a barren tree. I don't wanna be a goat, I'd rather be the sheep. Of the greatest of all time, filled the Torah to the teeth. Know he rose up in 3, took a seat at the right hand of the throne of majesty. He's the King of Kings, hey, now it's Isa who Akbar, my Khalifa who Anwar. I'm bringing the light of Christ, even right with a mosque. Ha.
Set Free Radio. Truth music for East Texas.